Am I the a-hole for using the gift money instead of saving it for stepbrother's treatment? My mom got married to Alan 2 years ago. 15F, was 13 at the time, and Alan has two kids, Emma, 9F, and Noah, 3M. Noah was diagnosed with cancer last year, and my mom and her husband were told there's some kind of different treatment he could get in another country. And if they could raise the money, it would be better for Noah than the treatments available in the USA. My mom and Alan could not afford it, so they have been sending him to treatment here and saving for Noah's treatment. They made a lot of cutbacks and asked that Emma and I give over any money we get so they can afford this. They have about 70% or something now, and that has come from cutting out a lot. We eat fundamental meals. They canceled our internet, and we didn't do anything for our birthdays or Christmas since the saving started. Any money that comes into the house goes to essentials or the treatment fund. My dad died 9 years ago, and my paternal family stayed part of my life. They know what has been going on, and they have been buying me little treats and taking me out to eat when they can. They also give me money every couple of weeks so I can have something if I ever need anything. I have been hiding that money because I know I would be told to give it up. I carry it everywhere because Emma is the type to snoop and tell her dad. She has asked me before why I don't babysit, to help make more money for her brother. She would work if she could, but she's only 11. I spent some of the money from my grandparents over the weekend. I got my hair cut and I bought my best friend a gift for her birthday. I also got some food and spent some time at my dad's grave. My mom noticed my haircut and asked where the money came from, and she realized I was lying when I said I had been with my grandparents, and they took me because I forgot they were out of town. So I told her they gave me some money to get some stuff done. She told me a haircut was unnecessary and how selfish I could be. Alan heard her scolding me, and he jumped in and asked what the hell was wrong with me. He told me this family has to pull together for Noah, and I am acting like I don't care whether Noah gets this treatment or not. Of course, by the end of the day, Emma heard and freaked out. But then my mom ran into my best friend's mom a couple of days ago, and she told mom my gift to my best friend was so sweet and thoughtful. I was sat down and yelled at for spending the money on not just me, but on others. Alan asked me how I could give the money for a gift that meant nothing when it could have gone to save my brother's life. I yelled back and said that it's not my job to pay for Noah's treatments, and I'm already sacrificing, but I refuse to go all out the way they want me to. I told them the money came from my family, a family who was nothing to them, and they needed to let it go. Alan called me a selfish little swine, and he told me I should be ashamed of my repulsive behavior. Now Emma keeps telling me I'm a bad person. Am I the a-hole?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. Go live with your grandparents if you can. Pitch it as it's a way to help them save money for Noah, and don't ever go back. I get being worried about your kid, but to starve the other kids of having a youth just to send him somewhere else? Do they not realize that this is just to send him there, not to mention the cost of the stay?
OP replied.
They think because Emma is happy to do it, I should be too, especially being older. But Noah is Emma's brother, and that is always going to make it different. I don't know if they will go for me living with my grandparents, but I might try. Thanks.
The money from your grandparents was for you to spend on yourself. They know that your family has little money now and cannot treat you to anything. I can understand your mother's and stepfather's reaction, though, as they are desperate to save the money. I would discuss the matter with your grandparents if this is a recurring issue.
OP replied.
My mom wouldn't like my grandparents talking to her. She and my dad were not on good terms when he died, and she hates my family. She wanted to cut me off from them many times, but was told they would get rights to see me. She resents them more now because I choose to see them so much. And she also has resentment that they won't help out with the treatment fund even though this is nothing to do with them.